Just before we get started with episode 78 of Superstar Spotlight, we're on the road to 100 episodes. I want to thank my sponsors, the great homies, some of the beautiful people that deserve all the love in the world. My boy Ian 30, always out here doing the thing, making hype packages for ICW, doing my intros, my outros, my clips, the Facebook reels, all that good stuff. Hit up Ian, get some cool shit done made by him. We also got the Skittle Squad. Recently, as the recording of yesterday, Skittle just celebrated 4 years in the server. So shout out Skittle doing the damn thing every week. And Yardcore 4, get your eyes ready for fucking that one. We also got Pookie Wrestlers outside the Canadian region. Shout out Pookie if you haven't seen. A couple episodes ago, Pookie invaded the podcast to talk about how cool the designs are. Honestly, get yourself Pookie fine today. And we also have the Bocce Boys. Shout out Hammer and the crew. We got the flag right behind me. They got the shirts, the stickers, the patches, all that good stuff. So go hit up Hammer. Go to thebocceboys.com and get some fresh merch today. And we also got, last but not least, Beat Up Photos. Shout out Becca doing the damn thing. Get a cool photographer and do a cool photographer thing. And my guest for the evening, speaking of someone like a photographer, even though the wrestler is important, so are the core crew members. And my guest for the evening, I'm trying to also get a good mix of just wrestling personas. I'm going to have this gentleman on this week, and then a couple weeks from now, we're going to have more crew members, actually. I have a referee, I got ring crew guys, but this guy right here, when you think of important ring crew members, this motherfucker comes to mind. I'm talking about fucking the international gigolo. Mittens is here in the Soup Kitchen studio. What up, Mittens?
What's up, Dewey? How we doing today? What up, Chuds?
I am fucking here. Chudley Dudley Mittens has arrived, and he is here. He's gonna answer some of these great questions. Honestly, Mittens, you probably got some of the best fan submitted questions. Honestly,
have I really?
And we are gonna kick it off with some of these fan submitted questions. Mittens, the fans want to know what lobby has the best beer selection.
Here we fucking go already with this shit, man.
I need to know the full story about this. Please tell the world about Modelo's in the lobby.
We were in one of the towns for ICW. Obviously, we were coming back to the hotel. I was drunk out of my mind.
Of course,
I just see
Mittens form.
Yeah, I just see fucking Modelo's in the lobby or whatever hotel we're in at the time, and I'm like, oh shit, they got fucking beer in the lobby. And then I guess I was just repeating myself type shit. So enough to just piss me off on the road. So now me and Modelo's are a thing, even though I do drink a lot more Coors Light.
Okay, I was about to say, what is the Mittens beer of choice? It is Coors Light.
I will also take a PBR, but I drink most beers, so there you go.
I was gonna say, if y'all know Mittens loves his alcohol and his 420s.
I'm mainly a beer guy, so.
Well, I know when you're around me though, we're always fucking huffing some cannabis. But I actually got Mittens. This is a question I asked all the 420 friendly talent. What is your favorite strain of cannabis?
Oh man. That's a good question, man.
Me and you've smoked so much together, and I know Danny D'Amato likes to roll up every so often.
Oh yeah.
What is Mittens' favorite?
I don't know if I really have a favorite. I just go with the flow, man. I just smoke whatever, you know, as long as it's
the same way.
Friendly, yeah. Pretty much. If you hand me something and it's like, oh, here, it's weed. Fuck it, I'm gonna take a hit, bro.
Hell yeah, I love that. And that's honestly why me and you get along. Me and you,
I'm not so very hard picky, together. So
yeah, we partied so hard together, in so many Atlantic City.
Too many memories, man.
Too many. But this is honestly gonna be probably my favorite question to ask. This is actually for both of us. Actually, this is fan submitted. This is the entire question. Actually, I have a question for both of you. What is the actual story behind your gimmicks? How did he become
Oh,
Mittens, and how did you become Dewey the hot dog? What made you wear the hot dog costume? Some of us newer fans may not know your stories. So, Mittens, I will let you kick it off with that one, and then
all
I guess
right.
I'll tell mine, because this is actually the first time someone has submitted a dual question to both
Yeah,
myself and a
that's like very
guest. So,
interesting. I love to see it, man.
yeah, so Mittens, kick it on off. How did Mittens
All
come to
right.
be?
Yeah, so back when I was like 13, 14, I would get started going to independent wrestling shows, and there was this promotion called FWE back in the day. Great promotion in New York. They always brought in like all the big names and everything. So they did like some like Halloween costume contest at the time, and of course I went in there dressed as CM Punk, and
Yeah.
I won a pair of free tickets to the show. And basically I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start making this my thing. So every time I would go to a show, like middle school, high school, I would just be like full decked out CM Punk gear, the shirt. I have the CM Punk mittens on, the pants and everything. And then it got to a point where I started gaining notoriety to it, that shit. And fucking Danny DeMonto one day, he's like, "What the hell is that on your fucking hands? Those are fucking mittens." And at first, I saw it as like a little insult, like, they're not fucking mittens. Everyone's seen. Well, some people may have not seen the video. If you haven't seen the video, it's on YouTube. Of the first
I will
time he's
honestly
combing out
clip
the
it.
mittens on
I
my
will
hand.
clip it.
Oh,
I
he's,
will
he's gonna
clip
clip
that
it. Oh
shit because
god.
it's iconic. It is iconic.
Hey, Mittens! Mittens, come here, Mittens. Come here, Mittens. This is my friend named Mittens.
My name is not Mittens.
What's your name then?
I'm Mike.
It doesn't matter what your name is. See where I went with that one? All right, now,
Oh my god.
people at home, what do you call this? You call this a mitten.
The relationship
but
that
yeah,
you and Danny
as
have.
as time went on by, I pretty much embraced it more as I got older. Obviously, as I turned into adult, I still like love CM Punk as a performer. But I'm like, you know what? I'm doing all this now. I should make this into my own thing. So I just turned the X's into M's. I started making my own brand, and yeah, I just started embracing it. And then I pretty much started traveling to every show I could with a bunch of my friends. That turned into me being a part, ring crew, behind the scenes everywhere, and just went ahead and just made a little name for myself out there.
Well, hell yeah. And before I get into my story, Mittens, I gotta know what did you begin to when did the ICW, when did that kick? When did you and when did Daniel be like, all right, son, get to work?
So, so this is actually like a great story. So Danny's always known that I wanted to be a part of this business somehow. I've always known that I was never going to be like a full in ring competitor. Um, I'm just not physically capable of it, and I just know with my anxiety I couldn't keep up and everything. So, but he knew I wanted to be a part of this business. So, we were at a random indie show at the Queensboro Elks Lodge at the time. A couple years back, I believe this was like 2016, 2017, whatever year it was. We had like a quick talk. He's like, "You want to be a part of this? I'm gonna take you under my wing." And he's like, "You see, those boards right there? Start bringing them in. Start helping with the ring." And pretty much, I started from there. I did everything I had to do, and then eventually, when ICW came back around, when they were still running shows in Queens, I helped out at those shows. And then once the chains became a thing, I said, you know what? I'm gonna keep rocking and rolling with this. And even like when it turned into full on deathmatch, I was like, I want to learn. I want to like be a part of this, man. And I'm glad I like
Oh
stuck around
yeah.
because I've accomplished so much throughout the years. I've learned a lot, and I'm still learning to this day. So it's like I'm out here just doing my thing, man.
Well, hell yeah! And before I got a question related to that, but before I get into that, I will now answer my part of how Dewey the hot dog became to be. So many people, I feel like everyone's like, oh, this has a crazy story to it. Mine's honestly like the most easiest fucking. I bought a hot dog costume for the shits and giggles because it was on sale at Target, and then like a week later. That was Halloween. Dewey the Hot Dog didn't debut until Homecoming 2021, I believe, but I've been going to shows since I was 18. There is a far period point. Mittens knows this too, because this is how long me and Mittens have known each other. There was a time and point there was no Dewey the Hot Dog. It was just me. It was just Dewey, this kid.
Yeah.
This kid that yarded around with some people who shall not be named. But fucking the day it became, I pulled up to a GCW Homecoming at the now not Carousel Room. Rest in peace to the best best OG
golf.
venue. Oh yeah, that fucking mini golf course. But I showed up, hot dog costume, and next thing you know, I just became Where's Waldo of fucking deathmatch. Everyone's like, oh my god, there's the hot dog guy. There he is. Oh, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm just here fucking high as shit wanting to make some friends. So that's how I became to be. And one thing led to another. I met the Carver, became a ring announcer, met Matt Tremont, became a fucking commentator, and here we are. But
there you go.
And me and Mittens, a lot of as much as everyone's like, oh yeah, they're just the Bunzer fans. Me and Mittens are where we know our lines. We know when to be which part of the guardrail, honestly. And that'll bring me to this question.
Some people like don't honestly, know the truth about that. Some people say, "Oh, look at these fucking marks here." They're trying to get over it. No, we're not trying to like get ourselves over like when it's someone else's show. We're just here supporting, and we want everything best to happen. Yeah, exactly. And then we know our places when we're involved. We do everything we can to help the promotion progress.
You bet. And that's why friggin' Mittens is doing his thing with ICW. I'm now going to be working with We Love Wrestling here coming up in 2026.
Oh, that's
big
amazing
things this year, Mittens. We're doing big
shout out
things
to Tommy
this year.
Trainwreck, man.
Yes, sir. And honestly, shout out to Danny, giving it they give us homes, Mittens. But that'll bring
without Danny DeMonto, there's no Mittens, man.
This is so true. And now we got another fan submitted question. This is about Danny DeMonto. Mittens, a fan has to know, who is your real dad, Danny DeMonto or Beastman?
Hey, we're gonna probably have to just go and take the DNA test, right?
we're gonna have to find the deathmatch Jerry Springer, and that's that would be a great fucking match for the chains. Beastman versus Danny.
At this point, it might have to be Maury Povich because rest in peace, Jerry Springer.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Holy shit! R.I.P. to the goddamn legend.
But if I'm being real, Danny's more like a father figure to me, so I guess I'm gonna have to go with Danny.
Oh yeah. Now, speaking of Danny, this is about one of your good friends, Mittens. A fan wants to know, how does he feel about John Hammer?
Oh, John Hammer. Oh yes, John Hammer is literally one of the best, man. He's like a jack of all trades. He puts all his time on the road, and mind you, like when we're on the road, he's the one driver too, so he puts a lot of miles on it. He brings the chains, he brings the gimmicks, he brings everything. He's literally the backbone of ICW No Holds Barred. Without like people like John Hammer, we don't know like how the shows will progress. They run it smoothly. Like John Hammer definitely plays a big part in it, and we love and appreciate John Hammer for that.
Absolutely.
To me, he's the GOAT.
Hell yeah, dude! Hammer's one of the best. He's another one that gave me a platform to do some fun stuff with the Botchies on the Mondays every Monday on Facebook, plugging the good sponsor of the podcast, the Botchy Boys. But anyway, Mittens, we're gonna keep these questions rolling here.
Hell yeah, man! Let's go.
Hammer, when you guys are at the ICW's building show, we got some fan submitted weaponry questions here, Mittens. Okay. A fan wants to know any advice for fans that want to make weapons for a deathmatch show.
Pretty much all I'm gonna say is if you watch the product, you basically get a base knowledge of what's normally used on the shows and everything. Like say if you're bringing a light tube, like any sort of light tubes, make sure they're T12s. Make sure they're not like skinny boys or whatever, because we care about safety around here. And then I know we're part 2. The panes, we got to make sure they're tempered, and doors. When you bring a door to a show, we love collecting weapons. Make sure they're hollow core, because those doors they break easily. If you bring like a hard door, not only is it hard to break, but it would also be
It is the
hard
worst enemy
for
of
the
the
tower.
fucking
Like
night.
we don't want to risk any injury. So but we also say when you're bringing weapons, be creative, but just think about the
Think about
performer's
safety.
safety. Yeah.
Absolutely. I was gonna say,
I've seen weapons over the years, and I've seen
oh
just
my
some
god!
shit
Please
that just
list
like
off some things that have fucking that
I
have
mean
come to your hands, and you're
one
just
thing
like,
that stands
what?
out to me the most. Somebody once brought a baton to the Hard Ballroom, and me and
Like a
Hammer just
police
looked at each other.
baton?
Yeah, and we just looked at each other like, no.
I remember Hammer sent me a picture of someone that brought a sock with 2 soup cans in it, which I thought was fucking hilarious.
It. I mean, people get creative, man. But if you're gonna get creative, just be mindful and just know that care about the performer's safety and
Absolutely.
care about our safety too, because we're the ones that determine what gets used and what doesn't get used. So, and if somehow like we just be like whatever careless, we bring everything in, that would be on us. That wouldn't be on the fan that brought whatever. It'd be mainly on us. So
Oh yeah.
just please be considerate when you bring weapons. Like we embrace creativity.
That's why I love getting creative. You've seen me make some shit. I will get fucking creative.
Oh
That's what
yeah.
I love about deathmatch wrestling. And I was talking about this today at work. I was like, I just love going to shows, going to the back before the show starts, and I'm like, all right, what do we got? I'm playing with everything. Or I'll bring a bunch of stuff and just make it like at the last We Love I went to, I brought 5 pounds of dry ice, and then I also
Oh
brought
wow.
because it was in. Oh, dude, I hooked them up. I brought a skeleton wrapped in barbed wire, a tombstone with gusset plates, a caramel apple covered in thumbtacks. Mittens, I got creative with
You
that
see,
shit.
this is shit like that. That's creative. This is shit like it's fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's the shit right there that I embrace for fans to bring to deathmatch shows.
Like, shout out Jim Anderson, because he's another one. He brought the
Oh,
barbed
we
wire
love
Billy
Jim.
Bass.
Oh yeah,
It's fucking, yeah. Like, Jim will get
that
creative
might have
doing
been one of
shit.
my favorite recent fan creative weapons.
Oh, yeah,
That shit
100%.
popped me when I saw that in Atlantic City.
Oh yeah, I remember Jim kept saying, he goes, I'm gonna use this. I'm like, do it. Fucking wrap him barbed wire, put some tax on, do something with this thing.
But yeah, the
Same
most
thing with
important thing, if you create weapons, have fun with it, man.
Same thing with the people. I brought a slap chop to a show. It was so cool to see that shit at fucking
Yes,
NHC
the slap
90.
chop. That was fun too.
It's just the
I love
cheap
that.
pop weapons. I want to see someone use a ShamWow next. To the wrestler that'll use a
Somebody
ShamWow.
should use a ShamWow. Whoever's watching, ShamWow, man.
There you
Gotta keep the
go.
ball flowing with that.
Hell yeah, dude. Vince, what's his face, needs the money from it. Yeah. But Mittens, I got another really good fan submitted weapon question, and it states, "What are some of your favorite deathmatch contraptions to build, and what are some that are maybe a pain in the ass?"
Oh man, so I love doing the big bundles of light tubes. I also love making all the bats to like the thumbtack bats. But my personal favorite out of all the bats is the popper bat, because you could just
Hell
load up
yeah.
them bad boys with poppers and then bah, 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 bah. I also
It's
really
the
enjoy
sound. It's the
like like a gusset door or a can door as well, because you take the glue gun, you glue it onto the door, and you just get creative with that shit, man. It's like expressing your creativity when you're doing that. So
absolutely. And then what about some that are just like, oh, you son of a... It's like, I remember one time I was building a log cabin, and that bitch broke on me. And then it just, one by
the log
one.
cabins take a lot of time, man. They take a lot of time and
Ugh.
patience.
Log cabins are that's one of my personal.
They're
It's log
a pain in the
cabins.
ass, but when they're finished, man, they look so good.
As long as a tube doesn't break mid build, because once that happens,
Yeah,
and then
there
a
was one
quarter
time
falls,
in Chattanooga. We had like 2 of them in Chattanooga, and one just fell apart as we were trying to bring it out, and it was just damn.
And then another one, which if I had a nickel for every time I've had to interact with this weapon, I would have 3 nickels. Barbed wire trampolines can kiss my ass. I
Oh
will
my
build
God.
the whole trampoline frame and then I'm walking away. Fuck wrapping it. I will leave that for somebody else. I'll build the frame gladly, but the wrapping
Yeah.
part, ugh. You need
That's
like
a
10
weapon I rarely
motherfuckers on
see
that
these
thing.
days too. The barbed wire trampoline.
I've seen 4, but I didn't build that one. I've only built 3, and I don't
Gotcha.
know why I always get.
I never personally built one, so
It's fun, but it's also a pain. Like, oh,
yeah.
just the wrapping part. And then once it's done now and it looks all beautiful, oh, it's
Oh
honestly
yeah,
pretty
it
cool.
definitely looks good once it's finished.
Absolutely. But Mittens, we're gonna keep these questions afloat. I want to ask this one fan submitted question. What is Mittens' Mount Rushmore of WCW cruiserweights? What a
Holy
specific
shit.
Mount Rushmore.
Dude, that's a really good fucking question, man. Oh wow.
I told the fans when I kept texting you, and I only
Yeah.
announced the guests 24 hours before the episodes record.
There
So
you
the
go.
fact that Mittens got so many good fucking questions, I'm just like, holy shit.
I
But
mean,
man, who's
we
some of the
got
favorites?
obviously we got to start off with Rey Mysterio Jr. He's a true goat. Got to go with Ultimo Dragon too, man.
Hell yeah.
Dean Malenko is also one of my favorites all time. And the fourth one's always like the toughest one. But you know what? Damn, I'm like stuck between 2.
Just throw them both on there.
You know
Have a
what?
5th.
I'm gonna go with Hoovy and Eddie, man.
Hell yeah. All the classics. Oh,
All the classic, cruiserweight WCW luchadors, man. That era, that time, man, it was
so
stacked.
good. Your Billy
Yeah.
Kidmans, your Perry
Oh, Kidman's
Saturns.
another one that's fucking phenomenal in his day too. Jericho
Absolutely.
was fucking phenomenal in the cruiserweight division as well.
Just a random WCW name because we love him so much. Mittens actually met this fucker too. Perry Saturn. Mittens, please tell how is Perry doing? Because wasn't this at WrestleCon or
Oh.
whatever?
This was at WrestleCade in Winston-Salem, North Carolina this past on Thanksgiving weekend. I saw the guest lineup and I'm just like, out of everyone, I'm gonna meet Perry Saturn, man. I'm gonna make everyone
Perry
in
was
this
the
group
ticket.
jealous. But yeah, dude, he was in such good spirits, man. He nice as could be. It's funny story when I was taking the picture with him. I wanted to do the rings pose with him. He thought I was asking him to put me in the ring. Like, no, I just want to do the pose, man. I know you can't do it these days.
Oh my god,
I bet you if it was in his prime, he would have put me in the damn rings.
Oh my goodness! Mittens almost getting put in the rings.
he blamed his bad hip for not being able to.
What a fucking legend! That's why Perry rules. I wonder if he does know about the rings being used so much and his legacy still.
I didn't really get a
carried.
chance to ask him that. I wish I did in the moment.
Oh no! We lost the Mittens. There he is.
We're here. Okay, we're here. That was just a second. I thought I lost you for a second, but
you're good. It happens.
Back to what I was saying. It was just a spur in the moment. I didn't really bring it up. I wish I did. Thinking about it now.
Yeah, that would be crazy because he'd probably be like, "What?" And then he looks on his phone, and it's just all fucking people putting everybody in the rings.
People use it now.
It's so good. Well, Mittens, another. But like I said, so many fan submitted questions. This one is a Brooklyn question.
Oh, Brooklyn.
A fan has to know Lucky or Duffs.
Lucky or Duffs, man. Wow. You know what? I've seen some of my early No Ring Death matches as Lucky 13, but the vibes at Duff's, man, it's like nothing else. Duff's is small, mind you. They got a little back area, but Duff's, man, it's good. It's good for a nice happy hour, a good late night. The people there are mad chill. You know, we drink our tall boys in there, and even outside. Like, you can go outside at Duff's, you know, hang out in the little area there, and you could smoke your weed and everything, like in the little area outside, even like right outside, like where that like empty like garage is too. Like, it's just a chill setting, man. Fucking Duff's is number one to me, man.
Well, hell yeah! When I saw that question, I was like, "This can only be
Yeah.
a." These are just two bars, I
When,
think.
when I'm not on the road and shit on the weekends, you could catch me at Duff's. That's a
Well,
fact.
hell yeah! Well, that'll bring us into this question then, Mittens. Any cool interests outside of pro wrestling? That's what I usually ask everybody.
I think you know my number one interest outside of pro wrestling is baseball.
The good old Mets.
Yeah,
How'd
I'm
the
a
Mets
diehard
do?
New York Mets fan and a diehard Brooklyn Cyclones fan, and I also enjoy you know, NHL hockey. I'm a big Rangers fan, even though the Rangers aren't doing too good this year. Um, and back to the Brooklyn Cyclones. I'm a season ticket holder for the Brooklyn Cyclones. Have been for the last couple years. I go to a lot of Met games as well during the season. And another thing I like to do, like during like the fall winter too, is watch some D3 college basketball.
Hell yeah, Mittens is all about the
Oh yeah,
sports. Some may say Mittens
I
is
go to a
Mr.
lot of
Met.
Brooklyn College games out by Brooklyn College, the men's basketball team.
Oh hell yeah!
They're free. They're free. They're like 15 minutes from my house. I'm like, why not? And then if any of my buddies tell me about another, you know, basketball game going on or whatever sporting event, I like to go, man. Just get out of the house.
Absolutely. I
Yeah,
love
Mittens
that.
loves the sports.
Some may say Mittens is Mr. Met.
No. I'm definitely not Mr. Matt.
I
I don't.
still remember the one time you were at the Mets game and you did you were in the big ball doing the run and you were
Oh,
on the big monitor gimmick.
that was actually at a Staten Island Ferry Hawks game.
Oh goodness.
That was me and my buddy Frank there, who's a diehard sports fan as well. He's a veteran as well. We did it for fun, shits and giggles, and I knocked his ass over, man, with that big incredible ball.
Oh my goodness, that
People
is
were like, "Oh my god, you killed him!"
Oh, but that is honestly crazy. But yeah, no, Mittens is big on the sports. He
Yes,
loves
sir.
it when he's not doing the traveling on the road and traveling overseas too. And Mittens, that'll
Yeah.
bring us to this question. Fans submitted best international story from the International Gigolo. So I guess I will also
That's an international story, man.
you've traveled where international wise for the ones who don't know.
I've been to the UK a couple of times, and I've been to Japan.
And
You
why
know,
don't you give us a story from each, honestly?
honestly, the UK, man, there's just a lot of, you know, bullshit food out there, man. I love the people in the UK, but y'all gotta like fucking get it together with your nasty ass food.
Oh my good Mittens did not have an English breakfast.
That's the one thing I wasn't a fan of the food, but I was just also mesmerized in the UK, man. You know, the fan interaction out there, like they do like song chants and
Oh
everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh my god, you brought some of that shit back here and showed it to
Oh
us.
yeah,
We're like,
I try to
"Who
get a
are
little bit
ya?"
out here. Who are ya? Who are ya? And then
I love it.
man, out in Japan, man. I mean, don't listen to Bobby Banks because that story about me getting kidnapped is not true.
What?
He was just saying that just to get social media clout at the time. I'm sorry, Bobby, I love you, but you know we gotta air out the truth sometimes out here on these podcasts.
Not the
but
truth.
no, but honestly though, just walking around and seeing how clean Japan is, and
Oh
I'll be
yeah.
honest too. Big fan of the steakhouses, man, in Japan.
Hell yeah. Did you go to the Danger or the I think Abdullah Kobayashi also has a bar grill steakhouse type gimmick.
I did go to Dangers. I went to Ribera, obviously.
Hell yeah. Does Mittens
But
have a Ribera jacket?
I do not have a Ribera jacket, but it's okay. It's more reserved for the performers. But
Oh yeah.
you know, one thing, man, that just sticks out, man. It's just having like a good crew of people every time we go out there. We just go to these places. We share a lot of laughs. Like we work our asses off at these shows. It's just an all good time. There's never a bad moment in these trips, man. So shout out to the international trips, man.
Hell yeah! Hopefully, maybe one day Mittens will go down under, maybe over the border to Canada.
Hey, one day you never know, man. Australia's on my bucket list, man. It
Hell
definitely is.
yeah!
Canada too. I
Canada's,
just
I
want
got to
I just
cross
want to
that
go
one
all
off.
over, man. Yeah.
Canada's got so many. I want to see Mitten. They have a Canadian you out there. His name is
Do they
Billy
really?
the dude. His name's Billy the Deathmatch Janitor. He's basically like the
Wait,
Canadian
that's
you,
Canada?
and he's basically he does the sweeping. He makes so much cool shit. You
Does he
and him
wear an
would get
actual like
along.
janitor's outfit?
Yeah,
Oh my god!
he
I gotta
lives the
see this
gimmick.
right
He
now.
rule. I'm gonna have him on. I think in 2 days. So you'll see the
Are you?
post.
I
Oh
gotta learn
yeah.
more about him, man.
Yeah, dude, Canadian death matches are fucking. They got a really crazy scene up there.
Oh yeah, I
That's
know
why I
you
keep
love your
saying,
green fandom out there too.
and bro, I absolutely do. And we got an international question here. A gentleman from the UK wants to know, Mittens, fancy a sausage roll?
I definitely know who acts this too. That's our buddy Joe over there, right?
Yes, sir. Shout out
Oh yeah.
Joe.
Honestly, I quite enjoyed the little sausage roll that he gave to me in the last UK tour. He gave me one of those like before one of the shows last year, and wasn't bad. I'll have another one.
Hell yeah. I was going to say, Jack Harrop, when I had him on, he was all over defending the McDonald's in the UK. And I'm
Oh,
over here. I was going to say,
he's
he
the
lives there. Of course he's
McDonald's
going to
in the
defend.
UK is crazy.
Yeah, I was going to say, what is McDonald's to the UK to Mittens compared to someone like a Jack Harrop? What did you think going in there?
I thought it was shit.
Oh, damn.
So a couple of other people that had the McDonald's, we were just like, you know what? Let's get like what we know mostly like close to America. Let's not try like the different stuff
Yeah.
because somebody I was with one of the UK tours got sick from having one of the like the outside like UK exclusive stuff. So after that happened, I was kind of like, yeah, let me stay away from that, man. And I don't know, it just tasted different, just tasted weird. Like it just wasn't good, man. And then I will say though, the Japanese McDonald's are chef's kiss.
Oh my goodness. Bobby was talking about how 7-Eleven Japanese fried chicken is the greatest fried chicken he's ever had. I was going to say, you were there for this too.
Oh my god. The 7-Eleven chicken out there. Oh man, that's goated, man.
Well, goddamn, we got so many.
I feel like they use like a cleaner product of meat out there too. It's not
That's
like
what I
it's
heard.
not like how it is out here. Yeah.
Yeah, everything's like so much fresher.
It tastes a lot more refreshing too, man.
And you wouldn't think about that with convenience store chicken.
Oh yeah, the convenience stores in Japan are just
they're crazy.
Man. But they got everything in there, man, and everything is cheap and affordable out there too in Japan. It's like, man, why can't we just live like in Japan? Oh, we got a Nigel.
Do we got a Nigel appearance? We're all for the pets. Jeff is not here at the moment. I think he's upstairs. He's upstairs, and I don't want to go get him because I gotta
put him over here because I don't want him get on the keyboard over here.
and then all of a sudden Mittens disappears again. But Mittens,
we just here for those few seconds was a connection issue because I do live in the basement apartment, so sometimes the Wi-Fi will go in and out. So
me too, Mittens. I also live in the basement.
Yeah, at least it's not the ultra violent basement. Oh, damn! I just missed the shots.
Well, Mittens, we still got so many goddamn questions to answer, and we're gonna answer some of the food questions here. You know how the podcast goes. The fans want to know, Mittens, what is your favorite on the road snack and beverage combo? What are some necessities that Mittens always has on him when he's going to Chattanooga, when he's going to Jersey, when he's going all over the damn place?
I like a nice like a Pepsi or a Mountain Dew for like soda choices, and then snacks. I like a little bit of my Slim Jims. I like some Doritos too. Specifically the purple Doritos, the spicy sweet chili. I feel like that's the best flavor of Doritos, man.
Okay.
And if I see like goldfish too, I like some goldfish. So I'm a little with my basic needs,
Hell
of
yeah. We
snacks.
also
Those are like to me like my favorite snacks. Even like during the week, like when I go to the store, those are like the type of snacks I buy too. Love
hell
my beef
yeah.
jerky, love my Doritos, and also shout out to goldfish.
Goldfish are so good. Any specific goldfish flavor? Just the plain?
It doesn't matter honestly, but I usually stick with the OG.
I've been fucking a lot heavy with the multicolor. All of
Oh
them
yeah,
have a different flavor, so I'm just it's so good getting
the
like
multicolor ones are good too. Yes.
so good. And we also have this one, Mittens. You're a New Yorker. What's your perfect pizza?
Oh man, if you know me, the perfect pizza, L&B Smoley Gardens, man, the
Oh
best of the
shit!
best,
And
authentically Italian.
what's on that perfect slice for
Oh,
Mittens?
you gotta get the square, man. They got the sauce over the cheese, man. Sicilian mozzarella. Come on, man.
I miss the Mittens. The Midwest does not believe in fucking square pizza, and it is a goddamn abomination. And I'm not going to crash out any further about it because then we'll end up going 4 hours. Because oh god,
Oh yeah,
Midwest pizza is not East Coast pizza.
I feel like if we talk about some food over here, we'd be on like oh my god, a whole ass
That'll
shoot
be
interview,
that'll
man.
be its own episode. That's why I only
Yeah,
keep
honestly.
select. I keep select food questions. But
And New Yorkers are
Mittens,
very picky about their pizza too.
oh yeah. Well, Mittens, I also got to know what is your favorite kind of sandwich?
Sandwich. Oh man. I like a nice little, chicken parmesan hero,
Oh yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You
I
see,
was
I,
waiting
I
for
keep it Italian, man. I keep
I
it
was waiting for
Italian.
chopped cheese, honestly.
But honestly, when it comes to breakfast though, I like my bacon, egg, and cheese on the roll, salt, pepper,
Oh
ketchup.
yeah,
Yeah, that's my
classic.
usual go-to breakfast. But like if it's like dinner time, that chicken parmesan sandwich, chef's kiss, man.
Well, hell yeah. And just like I said earlier, that was all the food questions until the last one. The last one's the most important food question. But Mittens, I also got to know this one's actually going to be a fun one. We're going to talk a little music, Mittens. I know you're very musically educated. So I got to know, Mittens, if you could
hmm
book your dream concert lineup, 3 to 4 bands or artists, you got anyone on the table, what would the
Oh
lineup
man,
be for Mittens
that,
Fest?
wow, Mittens Fest. You know what? The clowns are gonna be in there, but they might have to headline because of all the Fago. If I'm gonna be honest, so that Fago cleanup would probably be crazy to do, like in the middle of a set. So
Oh
I
God!
guess I'll put the clowns there.
I forgot to
Um,
ask Mittens. Hold on before you continue. What is your favorite flavor of Fago?
oh man, favorite flavor. I like the firework flavor, man.
And I also forgot someone just submitted a question live, so I
Oh,
gotta
just
ask it
live?
right
Oh wow,
now.
good shit.
I looked at my phone notifications. A fan wants to know Mittens because right before we got into the music, we talked the food. It's a food question, funny enough. Ask
Oh,
him
another
about
food question.
ask him about his love for Long John Silver's.
Fuck you, Skittle.
Anyways,
We're moving along with this. So yeah, the clowns would headline. I think I would put like before the clowns, I would put Slipknot in there.
hell yeah.
I get Rage Against the Machine in there,
This is
and
very Mittens.
the opener would be a tough one, man.
I feel like I have a thought in my head on who it could possibly be.
Are you thinking it could be like a Green Day or something?
I was thinking a Green Day or a Limp Bizkit.
Or Limp? You know what? Let's go with Limp Bizkit. I love Green Day. Like maybe maybe if we could fit in 5, we could fit in
Let's
both.
do it. Yeah, hell, dude,
You know
Green Day's
what?
worth
Let's
it.
go over the budget a little bit. I know it's different styles, but honestly, out of all my favorites new metal, man.
Hell yeah, nothing. I love me some System of a Down. That's my
System
personal
of a Down.
favorite
Oh,
new
I
metal.
also love
Fuck.
Korn as well.
Hell yeah, but I know one band that won't be on there, Mittens, and someone submitted a question about that said band, and they want to know, what did ABBA do to you?
Oh my god. Fuck ABBA, man. I just never got into it. My mom would just listen to them often, and it just annoyed me to no
It
end,
was
man.
okay. You've never
And
told me the lore of
honestly,
this.
it's just one of those things that I just could never get behind. I guess it was just not my style, man. I don't know if I should call it too whiny because I do listen to a lot of emo music too. So,
Nah,
but
ABBA's not whiny. ABBA's more like celebratory music.
I guess I just don't like their style, you know.
Yeah, it's very 70s disco, and some people can't.
Yeah,
fuck
I'm not
with that.
really like a disco guy either, so it's like, so when I hear that, I'm just like, oh, that sounds just awful.
Mittens does not fuck with the yacht rock artists. Yeah, the people, the fucking.
It depends on the mood, honestly, because I can hate on ABBA, but I could get a little down to the ha ha ha, staying alive, staying alive.
Mittens talking about them Bee Gees. I love
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And then we have this wrestling music question. I am curious to know where this is gonna go.
I could go on for days with those, man.
Well, we've only limited down to 5. A fan wants to know, what are Mittens' top 5 WWE-WWF Legends theme songs?
Oh my god. You know what? I already know my number one's gonna be Edge's Metalingus, no matter what, man.
Oh, hell yeah! On this day,
That's always on my top of the list. Yeah. Let's see. I put Kane's Slow Chemical on there.
No wonder all the world is gone. Oh yeah.
Let's see. Batista's I Walk Alone goes hard all the fucking time. Yeah. Who else should I put? Damn, I was just thinking this. Oh yeah. RVD's One of a Kind is on there too. And you know what? I'm gonna go a little old school with this one too. I gotta go with the Brood's theme, man. The Brood's theme.
Yes, that is my all-time favorite. Actually,
Don't get me wrong. There's so many good ones out there, but like those 5 that stand out to me, man. Those are probably like some of my favorites of all time. And honorable mention will have to go to Triple H's The Game as well.
I am the game, and I wanna play.
And another honorable mention will be Randy Orton's "Burning My Light" theme.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
Yeah,
I was playing.
But you could talk to me for hours about great wrestling music. Personally, these days there's not a lot of great wrestling music. I feel like Def Rebel has lost its tone. Jim Johnson was truly the GOAT.
We need Jim Johnson. I was just about to say we need Jim Johnson back.
Even like CFOs at their time were pretty good. Like they did the Johnny Gargano song and all that shit. Nakamura's fucking Bobby Roode's at the time.
Oh yeah,
so many, man. Fucking.
Well, I was gonna say, you know what my personal has been lately, because I've been playing on the YouTube cheap plug SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 Let's Play fucking Road to WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes' Smoke and Mirrors.
Oh yes, that's an all timer too, man.
I love it. That'll be
I'll boot in your head
boots up, and it's just like, wow, you're only
smoking mirror. There's a video of John Cena just singing that in the hallway at him. If you look it up on YouTube, it's fucking hysterical, man. Oh, there goes Cody Rhodes.
But Mittens, we are down to 4 questions. I've saved some of the juiciest ones for last. We talked about the music. Man. Now we gotta talk the movies. I gotta know, what's your favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie of all time, man. Holy shit, dude. Man, there's so many great ones out there. But if we're gonna go like back in the day, man, damn, we gonna have to go sports based, man. I've always been a fan of the movie The Sandlot, man.
Hell yeah, that's a good one.
It's a fucking classic, man. But yo, I just go back and I'm just like, damn. I usually like to watch like a lot of the old school ones.
Oh, absolutely. And then we
Mhm.
also have this one, Mittens. What has been the most gratifying moment of your career so far? Any crazy moments? How long have you been going to shows, traveling with the shows?
Oh wow, that's another good question, man. Shit. I've been personally a wrestling fan for over 20 years. Um, I've been traveling probably for the last close to 15 years of that. But honestly, you know, Japan's up there and like biggest I made it contributions. But also I gotta go with the fucking moment where Mick Foley is out there at ICW No Holds Barred and says, "Don't fuck with Mittens, man." That was just an all timer moment when we both were in the Santa outfits.
Oh
John
my
Wayne Murdoch
god,
beat me
yeah!
up, and then Foley comes out later dressed as Santa.
And
That's
they
an
did a
all
little
timer. And
wrestling.
also I gotta also put out there too another favorite moment of mine was that one night with Kimona Wanalea, man.
Oh my god, I was there for that one! Holy,
Yes,
and the
you.
Sandman was there and everything. It was
Yeah.
crazy, crazy
Hmm.
times at the Heart Ballroom. Well, Mittens,
Well,
second to last question, we talk about the crazy moments, and this question's about some of those too. And honestly, if you want to continue some of those moments, but what are some of your favorite times you've gotten involved, dash gotten in the ring, or gotten in the ring moments? Just like some of the ones you just listed off. Any other
you
ones
know,
come to your mind?
my favorite one of all time though is a different moment in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It was John Wayne Murdoch dressed as Danny DeVonto against Danny DeVonto dressed as John Wayne Murdoch. I love how it just starts off with Danny dressed as John Wayne Murdoch, and then John Wayne Murdoch goes into the back, and he comes out in the Danny gear, the Danny music, and pulls me out with him as a
Yeah.
sidekick. It was hysterical, and then Danny does his best John Wayne Murdoch beating me up, and then
Oh my god, it
all
was
of a sudden
legendary.
during the match, fucking I come out in the fucking bunny suit.
Yeah, the bot. I was gonna
I
say
pick
Bob
up
Wire
a
Bunny.
bunch of tunes, and then I run at Danny dressed as John with the fucking tunes, and it just made for such a great spot. And it's like, who's in the suit? And then all of a
And here
sudden,
comes Mittens.
gloves come off, and then the head comes off, and then
Oh, that crazy Mittens. Well, Mittens, we are down to the fucking last question. The best question. The whole reason we got this podcast, Mittens. The deathmatch community has to know. What is your favorite kind of soup?
Oh, I knew the soup question was coming, man. And I had some time to think about that because honestly, not to disappoint the Chuds, but to disappoint them, I ain't really the biggest soup guy in the world. I don't really be having
Well,
like too much soup, but if I'm gonna keep it basic, if I'm going out for some Chinese or whatever, I like a little bit of wonton soup.
oh shit, wonton soup. Hell yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
but yeah,
Mittens.
I'm honestly sorry to disappoint the Chuds. Other than that, I'm not really much of a soup person.
Well, I can ask you the backup question. We've had a lot of guests tell me that they are not the biggest of soup lovers. So
Oh yeah,
I have a backup question saved for you, Mittens. I got
okay.
you. What is your favorite kind of cereal?
Oh, cereal. Oh
See,
man.
that's what happens. The guest then goes, "All right, now we're
Yeah,
talking."
yeah. Oh man. Out of all the cereals, man, I like myself some cinnamon toast crunch, man.
Hell, that's also it's cinnamon toast crunch or the fruity dash cocoa pebbles. Because
Oh,
both of those.
you see, you read my mind in there. That would be my second as well.
And that's why me and you are best friends, Mittens.
There you go.
Well, we've hit the end of the interview, Mittens. This is the part we talk the soup. We now put you on the spotlight. Plug your socials, merch plug, anything you want to tell the fans, any dates we're going to see good old Mittens at. Plug them away. My good friend.
So you could follow me on Instagram at indie_mittens_, and then Twitter X is indie_mittens, and yeah, you could pretty much catch me at most ICW NHP shows. Follow them at ICW NHP on all social media platforms, and you could catch me at other promotions too, like the GCWs of the world or anything local. Like say something's running at the Mecca. Oh, shout out to ETU Wrestling as well, at ETU Wrestling, and of course my other boys at PWJ Cards, Pro Wrestling Junkie. I want to give a special shout out to them as well. But there's so many great promotions out there. I just wanted to list some of the ones I truly call home. So shout out to them, man.
Well, hell yeah! Anything you want to say before we sign it off, Mittens?
Man, the one thing I'm gonna tell all the chuds, man, live your life, man. Live life to the fullest, because you never know when it will be your last day on this earth. Because I personally have dealt with losses in my life, and it's like live in the moment, man. Take the pictures, create all the memories with your friends, man, because you just never know, man. And that's why I embrace life to the fullest. I do everything I can. And I'm doing everything I can while I'm still young, man, before, I can't do this anymore.
Absolutely. You could say that a million times, Mittens. That was beautiful. Well, then, we're going to sign it off. For my fucking guy, Mittens, I'm Dewey the Hot Dog. Deathmatch United, soups, death matches, and all good things in between. And I'll catch you on the